it's not my cup of tea, so it's fine. Maybe
Okay.
my destiny is here. So that's how I started
Geotechnical.
in RSC Varangal. Yeah, geotechnical.
Hello, everyone. So today we have a very experienced geotechnical engineer with us. His name is Vardhan. He's working, I think, for more than 15 plus years in the geotechnical engineering field. So he has done his master's in REC back, I mean, right now it's called NIT. He did it in REC Varangal in
Yeah.
2002. And now he's working as a geotechnical engineer for the last, I think, 18 plus years, I guess. Yeah. So hi, Vardhan. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I am good.
Yeah. So can you just walk me through a little bit of your background, how you came to be in this
Yeah,
field?
all right. Hi, my name is Parvatavardhan, and I did my civil engineering from RVR and JC College in Andhra, Guntur. And after that, I got a gate score of 89.68 percentile. So initially, I spoke with my seniors who were joined in other NITs and IITs. So they told me that confidently that 89.68 definitely you will get it in RSCs. So I gave my try in Trichy. I wrote exam again in Trichy REC, and I tried applying for REC Varangal. I got the interview, and Trichy I wrote the exam and came back. Meanwhile, I got offer in REC Varangal. So I got geotech at the time. So I thought it is fine because anything MTech is useful as long as we give our hard work and hard base shots. So that's how I took geotech. And later, after I joined and I paid all the fee, I got a call from Trichy saying that you are
Okay.
selected for highway transportation. But at the time, at the time, what happened? There was flooding in my area, so I
Okay.
have to take money and then only I can go. Without that, I have to pay the fee if I have to pay the fee. So I dropped that. Saying that it's no meaning going there again without money, and I cannot go because of flooding. It is all
Okay.
my entire town was flooded,
Okay.
so no transport at the time. And then
Mhm.
some of the people directly went from REC Varangal to Trichy and came back. They said that they waited for 1 day for you, like that.
Okay. Okay.
And then I thought, okay, it's fine. It's not my cup of tea, so it's fine. Maybe
Okay.
my destiny is here. So that's how I started
Geotechnical.
in REC Varangal, yeah, geotechnical.
Mm.
And I passed out in 2002 when,
Okay.
and everybody knows that 2002 is a slump for softwares.
Mm.
We had campus, but
Mhm.
first came was TCS.
Okay.
So they just briefed us and they said other than civil engineering, mechanical people should not attend.
Okay.
They strictly said that,
Okay.
and we said at least we'll write the exam. Okay, you
Mhm.
don't give us job, we write the exam. They said
Okay.
no,
Mhm.
it's not the way. Then we decided okay, and at the time, the 2002 was slum, so we
Mhm.
didn't got any campus at the time for our geotech or any civil people.
Okay.
And later we came out from
Mhm.
the college and I tried in PV Rajan company in Hyderabad.
Okay.
So they said they got one state highway project, so they need
Mhm.
some guy who can bring the samples from the site and do the testing. They had a lab,
Okay. Okay.
so they took me for 3 months. So that's how I
Okay.
started my career, and my career started on labor holiday, that is May 1st, 2002.
Okay.
So
That's
and it was
very
a
interesting. Okay.
it was like too much of hard work in summer, that too in
Mm.
Chhattisgarh. It was in Chhattisgarh, that project.
Okay.
So we went all around the place. We saw where we need to take the samplings. We
Mhm.
brought them and we tried to get all the equipment from there only. We brought the pipes and cut them into pieces. We
Okay.
took the samples, brought back to lab in Hyderabad,
Mhm.
and we do the
Okay.
testing, and we that's how we prepared that project report and we submitted. After
Okay.
that, they said that we were waiting for one more project to come up for us.
Mhm.
If it is delayed, you have to leave. They said, I said fine, no issue. and
Okay.
unfortunately they didn't got on time. So they said
Mhm.
you have to leave. Then at that time I went to Kolkata,
Okay.
and I gave my CV to some of the geotechnical companies,
Mhm.
and I came back from Kolkata. The next day they sent me a mail saying that come to Kolkata
Okay.
for interview. And
Okay.
then I said I recently came, give me one week time so that I have to book my tickets and come back. Then they
Mm.
waited for me, and I got in a CE testing company, which was
Okay.
purely ground investigation department works they do.
Mhm.
So I joined there, and it was a site work for me. So along with them, I worked in Orissa, in Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Rajasthan, and 2004 I left that company,
Okay.
thinking that it is enough of the GA work I did.
Okay.
So then
I
I
think you
joined in
roamed all
another
over. Yeah,
company.
roamed all over
Then
India,
I
I
went
think.
to Delhi. Yeah, then
Okay.
I went to Delhi so that I will get some design experience with
Mm.
whatever the data we get from GA, in ground investigation. So
Okay.
then at the time, they took me for a site only. They said that we will give you designing later in 6 months.
Okay.
But when I joined, the projects were so crucial that they
Mhm.
couldn't brought me back. I was a bit frustrated because the
Mhm.
projects they do at Tata Steel plant
Okay.
and HPCL Vizag,
Mhm.
and it was a tough time. What happened? The site engineer who was there in HPCL, he got jaundice, so he has to leave the company. He has to
Okay.
leave that place and to go to treatment.
Mhm.
Then at that time, I was in Nagpur.
Okay.
Sorry, Tata Steel plant. I was in
Mhm.
Tata Steel plant or Nagpur. They
Mhm.
immediately called me saying that by tomorrow evening you should be in Vizag
Okay.
from Nagpur. So
Okay.
immediately I took my bag, just came back in whatever the train available without any um,
Mhm.
uh, uh, berth confirmation and all, without any booking. I just came to Vizag, and I met the team, and I
Mhm.
understood what needs to be done, and I did my best. And
Mhm.
within the time provided to us, the client was a bit serious on the progress. So once I
Okay.
came back, everything was fall back to normal, and
Mhm.
we submitted all. We completed the GA work within time.
Okay.
So that's how it went. After that, they told that still if there are some other projects, you have to go to site and you have to finish off. Then I said,
Mhm.
no, no, no. I think I am wasting my career in GA work, enough of my GA. So I left that company. And at that time, my father was ill. So I
Okay.
came back to Hyderabad, which is near to my place.
Mm.
So I selected in RV Associates.
Okay. RVS. Okay.
I worked for 3 years in RV Associates.
Okay.
And when I was working and I did Sripada some irrigation projects. I was into irrigation department.
Mhm.
So most of the earth burns and all those designs, canal designs, we did
Mhm.
estimations, all costing as well as
Mm.
drawing preparations
Mhm.
and geological section preparations and all we did.
Okay.
Because of my site experience, I had some knowledge of geology,
Okay.
how to write the geological descriptions and all. So that's how I
Okay.
learned. And that helped. The previous experience helped me in this. So
Mhm.
whenever I was inside, my geologist just trust me. Only based on the photographs which I sent, he used to give me some inputs. I
Okay.
used to update that records as well.
Okay.
So
Okay.
like that we did.
Mhm.
And whenever a guy who goes to site to office, we used
Mhm.
to transmit through him all the photographs,
Okay.
and that's how I completed successfully. And
Mhm.
I worked slowly in the design part where we have to
Mhm.
do the earthburn design. So
Okay.
we had a software called Slide from Rock Science Canada.
Okay.
So we use
Okay.
the software and we have done the slope stability, and we design the stable slopes.
Okay.
And
Okay.
at that time, I got a opportunity to come to Atkins.
Mhm. Okay.
So there I joined in WS Atkins in 2007 December.
Okay.
Once I came back to Atkins, they said that I have to go to Sharjah for 1.5 years.
Okay.
They have a rail department there, and we are working
Mhm.
for Lander Underground project. It's like
Mhm.
earthworks assessment.
Okay.
It is
Okay.
about earthwork assessments. What they do is they will be yearly. They will select some of the earthworks. Like earthwork
Mhm.
means any slope, cutting or embankment with greater than 1 meter is called earthwork
Okay.
as per them.
Okay.
So what they do, they have underground all over the place, and they have
Mhm.
subsurface lines also. Other than underground, once you come
Mhm.
out of the tunnel, you will be a normal subsurface like we have our Indian railways. So
Okay.
there they
Okay.
will having cuttings and embankments. So
Mhm.
every
Okay.
year they spend some amount on these, and you have to do the assessment whether the
Mhm.
present 1 year will be okay for this embankment will be fine. They don't spend any money
Mhm.
on that. If it
Okay.
is, if it is deteriorating this
Mhm.
year only, then they will spend and they will repair it. Otherwise, they
Mhm.
hold that money and they spend in some other way. It is like money
Okay.
adjustment, and
Mhm.
it is like asset management. Frankly
Okay.
speaking, now it's
Okay.
been
Okay.
13 years in Atkins for me.
Okay.
So I worked in highway projects. I worked in railway projects, and
Mhm.
I worked in some OLE foundations. They say the overhead line equipment. That is
Okay. Okay.
the railway
Mhm.
signals, the
Mhm.
signal foundations. They have
Mhm.
specific methodology for those. So
Mhm.
all those I attended,
Okay.
and I finished my designs. And UK used to review initially. Slowly we
Mhm.
developed our own review system in
Okay.
and Global Design Center Bangalore.
Mhm.
And I worked in almost most of the areas in Atkins at the moment.
Okay.
And I am
Okay.
the senior most person in the team. And
That's awesome.
that's my journey.
Mhm. That's awesome, Vardhan. It's very nice to hear your story. I think you have got like full like field experience also, and plus full of
Yeah.
design right now.
Initially, some of my seniors told me that as a geotechnical, you should be in site first. You should
Mhm.
understand the soil properties
Mhm.
and all those.
Mhm.
Then only it will be good for you to design those. So
Mhm.
that's how I chose my career in that
Okay.
way.
Okay. Okay. That will also give us a sense of understanding, I think. So, I mean, one question which we often get from students is when they like before they choose geotech or something, a lot of
Yeah.
seniors what they tell us, or this is what they hear, like geotech is very research oriented field. Will I get any job or not, or what is the scope in India at least? What is your
Yeah.
opinion on that?
See, any field in generally the major thing is structural. So
Mm-hmm.
because for buildings and all structures,
Mm-hmm.
people can survive in buildings. They can
Mm-hmm.
survive in highway. Bridges. And if somebody knows steel, they can go to industrial areas. So it is like
Mm-hmm.
that. Whereas
Okay.
geotech, for
Mm-hmm.
all the civil engineering projects, geotech is the start point. Because
Mm-hmm.
without the ground investigation, no work will start. They
Okay.
all wait
Okay.
for your
Correct.
report.
Yeah.
What I can say is,
Mm.
people see geotech has its own again subdivisions. I can say like
Mm-hmm.
we have RE walls, RE slopes, which is the
Mm-hmm.
latest now. Everybody
Okay.
knows that a lot of flyovers are going on.
Okay.
So in that line, there are people, and some
Mm-hmm.
people are into the marketing side. Some people
Okay.
are into the preparation of software side. If you are
Okay.
good at your codings and all, if you
Mm-hmm.
are good at all the steps, how to design the things, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you can go into the software development side. So
Okay.
still people are going into the software development side. Though they are in geotech,
Mm-hmm.
they can go into this geotechnical software side, like Plaxis
Okay.
is there,
Okay.
2D, 3D.
Okay.
Yeah,
Building
those
the
things.
software
If
itself.
you are interested, software, how it works, and that is something
Mm-hmm.
real research oriented or it can be. And there are
Mm-hmm.
research people who
Mm.
are they can go for PhD also. If
Okay.
people are interested into like
Mm.
this lecturer line, you can go into PhD and
Mm-hmm.
you can
Right.
join
Right.
that.
Right. Right.
It's
That's
it's
correct.
see
Mm.
anything. There is no end of world for anything, irrespective
Mm.
of geotech or highways. It's all in
Mm-hmm.
your hard work, and
Mm-hmm.
you have to think what you are best at. If you are best
Mm.
at explaining things, then
Mm.
go into
Mm.
study field. I
Mm-hmm.
mean teaching side. If you are
Okay.
good at exploring things and you are digitizing things, smart work, then
Mm.
you go to design side. If you are good at
Mm-hmm.
marketing, you go into marketing side.
Mm.
It's all about explaining that product how it works. Still
Mm-hmm.
you have to give the technical presence in marketing also. You should
Right.
be good at technical first thing. even it's not like you did structures immediately you will get job. You have to struggle. That's what that's the only thing I can say. It's not
Okay.
like geotech is low in work. There are people. Everybody has geotechnical projects, so
Right.
people are working. So now if
Right.
you see
There are there
now
are companies in India also, right?
metros.
For,
Now you see metros are coming now.
okay.
Lot of MNC companies are coming now. Now
Okay.
they are coming with the concept like global design
Hmm.
center. So
Hmm.
you see all the UK, Europe companies, they are putting
Hmm.
their centers here and they are getting the work done. So
Okay.
there are opportunities and there are
Hmm.
multidisciplinary projects. Previously, you used to have only single project where
Mhm.
structures, civil, and other
Hmm.
people. Now it is all
Okay.
multidisciplinary. They are giving even mechanical work. They are giving electrical work,
Hmm.
and there are like they're called multidisciplinary projects are there. For example,
Okay.
take a project,
Okay.
just one station if you take, there
Hmm.
will be civils involved in it, geotechnical
Hmm.
involved in it, and station design team, that is architecture, is involved in it, and MEP team is involved in it, mechanical, electrification, and procurement team.
Yeah. Hmm.
So this is called multidisciplinary project. So
Right.
you have to there are interfaces. So you have to meet all the people, and you will get more knowledge on that subject also. It's not
Okay.
like geotech. You are geotech. You will be only siloed to geotech. You will get bridge design. So you will understand how the bridge behaves and how the bridge bending moments will be, and
Okay.
you will understand the structural member importance. And if you are dealing with the drainage people, you will understand how the drainage works for your structure.
Okay.
So if you work in multidisciplinary, you will gain the knowledge in other divisions also. So that helps you to move into other in your career. So I
Right.
think
Right.
nothing is greater or nothing is low in any department. See, whatever you get, you have to excel in it and you have to work hard. That's it.
Right. And so one thing I wanted to ask, just out of curiosity, so suppose let's say like in Bangalore and all these metros are coming up. So obviously, what sort of geotechnical work will go on? I just want to understand. And I think
see, for example, Bangalore geotechnical, there are two things. One is elevated corridor, another is underground. The present phase 2 is underground, whichever is going on. So L&T got some work, and Sistra is working in some of the works. L&T got its own team, geotechnical team. And this one more thing is ITD cementation, they got some work.
Okay.
So for example, elevated means you have all the big piers, and all the decks supporting will be there. For that you need piling. So geotech wise, you will do ground investigation and decide the strata, and you will get pile capacity based on the structural loads. That is for elevated.
Okay.
Coming to underground, you have stations. So station is you need a deep excavation. So there you will use retaining walls, like sheet pile wall. It may be king post wall, or they will go for a diaphragm wall. So that analysis you will be doing in two ways. You can do in Plaxis or you can do in Wallop if you are doing 2D. And
what is the other one other than
places,
Plaxis?
Wallop.
Okay.
Wallop, WALLAP. That is another software we use for excavations. So you have to put struts wherever is required, and then again continue. Temporary strutting is required. So such works will be done in the underground. After that, tunneling will be there. That is another subject.
Okay.
So tunneling will be like rock mechanics. If it is a rock, it is all about rock mechanics. So as a geotechnical engineer, we will have limited knowledge about rock mechanics. But generally, who has done MTech in rock mechanics, they will be more useful. It's not like geotechnical people cannot done. We can do it, provided the contractor will give you the properties of those rocks and all those details.
Okay.
So once you get them, you will do 2D analysis in Plaxis all around the tunnel area. You know the diameter of the tunnel is fixed. So once you do that, you will get all the outer surface stresses. Accordingly, the thickness of the planks will be fixed. The tunnel lining planks will be fixed. And after that, you can do damage assessment. because of the
Okay.
vibrations caused by this tunneling. You have to do
Mhm.
surrounding damage assessment to that is another subject.
Okay.
So if one metro project is there, you can see how much work is there. First is
Mhm.
GA work. So
Mm.
you will get an opportunity to supervise it.
Mm.
Then once that fellow submits the report, you will
Mm.
prepare your own report for parameters and all.
Mhm.
And once that is done, you start your design.
Mhm.
And when you are doing the design, you will do damage assessment.
Okay.
And damage assessment will be stage wise. Stage 1,
Mhm.
stage 2, stage 3. Stage 3 means a pakka analysis. If it in stage 2 only, if it is minimal, the damage is minimal, then they don't do
Mm.
stage 3 assessment.
Okay. Mhm.
I worked
Okay.
in Doha Metro in Qatar,
Okay.
and I was doing the supervision for those works.
Okay. Okay.
Through
Just for
Atkins,
this
I went
metro.
for 3 months.
Okay. Just for a metro,
Yeah,
so
metro
that's I
work.
think
For just
so much of geotechnical involved. I think.
one metro. Most of the cases underground is all geotech. Structures
Okay.
will be there, but you have to
Mhm.
give the data to them. Like
Right. Right.
once the base level is reached, you have to give them
Mhm.
the springs so that they do the design of that slab,
Okay.
base slab of the station,
Mhm.
and that's how they built it up.
Mhm.
And after that, monitoring is required because you have to observe in deep excavation. You have to observe all the deflections that are happening. There may
Okay.
be a chance that when you are the strata is not uniform. No, you do one
Mhm.
borehole here, 100 meters, another borehole. You just interpolate between them, so that
Mm.
there may be some other issues when you excavate it. And if
Okay.
it is excavated in rock, you have another field called face mapping. The
Okay.
geologist will do the face mapping, and they will
Mhm.
get the geological structural index, which is useful
Okay.
in the design
Okay.
of the retaining structures.
Mhm. Okay.
So many fields will be involved in underground metro.
Mhm. Right. 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 Okay.
And again,
I think.
refrigeration and air conditioning will be there. The
Okay.
tunnel lining will be there,
Okay.
and
Okay.
tunnel lighting
Hmm.
is again, it is all multidisciplinary, and there will be cross patches
Mhm.
between if there are twin tunnels, between
Mhm.
two tunnels there will be cross passage during the time of emergency. If
Okay.
something happens
Okay.
in this tunnel, you have to escape through another tunnel, so there will
Tunnel.
be cross passages at every
Okay.
200 meters or 250 meters. They will keep it. So
Okay.
that is a 3D model. That means
Mhm.
you are from one this in this direction, one more
Mhm.
is in this direction, you are crossing it in this way.
Crossing like that.
So you have to analyze it. How you will analyze it? So that will be a 3D model. The cross passage
Okay.
design is a 3D model. They
Okay.
will fix a frame and they will excavate slowly in parts,
Mhm.
and then they
Mhm.
will form a block, and that then they will fix that frame
Okay.
so that opening will be stable. You have to see that, otherwise your existing tunnel may fall. So you
Mhm.
have to take care of that also.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it was a 3D model.
Okay.
So a lot of things will be there to learn in
Mhm.
underground metro. Already, if you see, Ahmedabad metro is going on. Pune
Mhm.
metro is almost finished.
Mhm.
And if you
Mhm.
see, Chennai Central phase 2 is going on.
Mhm.
Bangalore phase 2 is going on. Elevated
Mhm.
and sub underground both are running
Mhm.
parallelly
Mhm.
in
Okay.
Bangalore. So
Okay.
a lot of work is there.
Right.
And there
Right.
are companies like Sistra.
Mhm.
Sistra is there. Lombardi is another company.
Mhm. Lombard.
They do
Mhm.
only tunnels. Lombardi, they
Okay.
do only tunnels.
Okay.
They are experts in tunneling side. So
Okay.
Sistra is one company where a lot of people, and L&T is doing on their
Okay.
own.
Okay. Okay.
L&T has its own geotechnical team.
Okay. And I think like how
It's
you're
like,
telling, learning a bit more like other subjects also will be useful, like structures and all. If you learn along with that, it's going to
yeah,
be
but
very.
see, see, basically you are a civil engineer. You will be knowing minimum.
Hmm.
It's only you need to brush. See, once you are enter into MTech, it's like it is like basically a guy is a MBBS doctor, but he
Hmm.
is professionalized into some cardiology,
Something else.
or
Hmm.
like one guy is a pediatrician. It doesn't mean that
Hmm.
he forgot his actual thing.
Right.
He will be there. He will know the general physician things,
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
mostly he will be concentrating into his area. So if
Okay.
you brush them up, he will be back to, he can tell you what it is. It's
Right.
like that.
Right. That's a great analogy.
That's how the fields are, right? See,
Yeah.
specialized
Yeah.
fields are like that one.
Yeah.
And if some people enter into highways, it
Hmm.
doesn't mean that they will lose their touch in civil engineering.
Right.
They
Right.
also pose some questions to us.
Mm-hmm.
In alignments, they will ask, do you need a retaining wall here?
Okay.
Can we just do a regrading? They will ask us.
Okay.
So we will do some analysis and we'll tell them not required.
Mm-hmm.
It's all multidisciplinary projects. You will have all the contacts.
Okay. Okay.
Regular meetings will be happening, so you will know
Mm-hmm.
what is happening in the project.
Mm-hmm. Right. Right.
It's not like you work in a silo. One piece is given to you, you will be working on it as a silo. No, it is linked to other
Need to know
people also.
everything. Correct. 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 Okay. I think Vardhan, we have covered most of the things I was also
Okay.
expecting to talk
Yeah,
about.
if
Thank you.
required, we'll have another part. Yeah,
Sure.
we'll cover
Sure.
it
Sure.
in a part 2. No issue. Yeah.
Sure. 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 Thank you. Thank you so much for the call, Vardhan.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you.